Zubair, who's a Hindu-phobic person, has been remanded to 4 days of custody, and there's a lobby of hypocrites that is mortified. I don't know why. Because in my view, Zubair or anyone cannot be allowed to freely mock the Hindu religion. Let's debate.
Self-declared fact-checker Mohammed Zubair was arrested yesterday and produced in court today.
Yesterday he was served a notice in this case. He was made to join the investigation. He was evasive on the answers. Neither he was providing the technical gadgets. Because custodial interrogation was needed to unravel the facts, we took his police custody. And the Honorable Court, after going through the remand documents and the submissions made by the investigating officer, he was remanded to 1 day police custody, and his bail application was not granted.
And today, there is complete outrage from the opposition.
कि दिल्ली में अभी थोड़ी देर पहले एक ऑल्ट न्यूज के जुबैर को दिल्ली की पुलिस गिरफ्तार कर लेती है, झूठा केस लगाकर जुबैर को गिरफ्तार करती है। हम प्रधानमंत्री से डिमांड करते हैं कि जुबैर कहाँ है बताओ। हमको ये इत्तलात मिल रही है कि जुबैर को किसी गाड़ी में बिठा कर लेकर जाया जा रहा है। अगर जुबैर की जान को कुछ होगा तो इसकी जिम्मेदारी भाजपा और नरेंद्र मोदी की सरकार पर आएग होगी।
जुबैर के क्यों अरेस्ट किया? क्या किया था उन्होंने? 30 को अरेस्ट क्यों किया? क्या किया ने उन्होंने? आज पूरा विश्व भर इसको कंडेम हो रहा है, लेकिन हम नाम नहीं लेंगे, हम नाम लेना पसंद नहीं करते। जो गंदा आदमी होता है, और लोगों ने जो सबको गाली देते हैं, हर धर्म देवता को गाली देता है, और लोगों को तो अरेस्ट नहीं करते हैं।
The Lutyens media has congregated to condemn his arrest, spin a harassment narrative, and declare that he is being targeted. But they ignore the pattern to hurt Hindu sentiments.
And under Mr. Modi, law is more firm, it will act firm, and that is how it should be. Law should take its own course.
They want to dismiss this pattern of insulting Hindu sentiments, Lord Hanuman, Shivlings, Mahabharat, and Lord Ram as casual satire and progressive comedy. Tonight, it is time to call out the duplicity of the Zubair hypocrites. Let's debate.
And these Zubair hypocrites must answer, Waris Pathan, I'm a practicing Hindu, and I think it is unacceptable for me that people like Zubair try and link Lord Bhagwan Sri Ram and rape in one line. You have sensitivities. I appreciated your sensitivities. I have sensitivities where, wait a minute, he says easiest way of escaping rape law in Ram Rajya is to compare it with Lord Ram. He said this, Tushar, he said this. Don't say where. Don't behave like Prashant Bhushan. I don't know where he said this. He has spoken about Bhagwan Sri Ram, our Bhagwan Sri Ram, in the context of rape. Right? You realize how tolerant Hindus are?
Now I make my
No,
point.
but the law cannot, no, 1 minute. The abuse of Hindu religion will not be tolerated in India. That's the point. Yes, continue.
Well, the abuse of any religion should not be tolerated, and nobody should.
So
abuse
don't
any
defend a
person's
person who does
religion.
it.
But the way Zubair is
No, don't defend the person who does it.
Say, without following the rule of law.
No, don't defend the person. No, this is rule of law. No, 1 minute. 1 minute.
He is arrested under section 295A.
Yeah.
Allow me to make my
Yeah.
Allow me.
Yeah.
Then you can come in.
No, you don't give a long reply. You answer that. I feel you should have said, Arnab, I did not know. He has made this comment in which he has spoken of Bhagwan Sri Ram in the context of a comment on rape. It is reprehensible. He should face the law. But you are a hypocrite. You will not say so. Aishwarya, Aishwarya is responding
He is
as well.
arrested
What is
under Section
No.
295A,
She's a
and the
lawyer
law
also. She
says
knows
that
295A. She'll respond to you.
Section 41A CRPC notice should be given to him prior to his arrest. Second thing, the tweet for which he is arrested, it was on a movie released in 1983, cleared by the censor board. Why not to arrest the people who were there present?
No, don't try and make a silly argument there. No. Don't try and make a silly argument there. No. You have been reading the stock. You've been reading trashy websites.
You have arrested
Aishwarya.
because you don't want to listen.
Aishwarya is responding to you.
I'll make 3 quick points. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, Aishwarya. Come on.
Yeah, I'll make 3 quick points. At the outset, I would like to say that us Hindus discussing Mohammed Zubair's Hindu-phobic tweets is absolutely futile. When a Hindu man has been slaughtered in open in Udaipur today by the very same people who Mohammed Zubair instigated, and hence Zubair is clearly, directly or indirectly responsible for the violence that we witness in India today. Unsurprisingly, Lutyens' cabal is absolutely silent about the entire brutal killing that has happened today. Secondly, as far as Mohammed Zubair's arrest under 153 and 295A of IPC is concerned, you lose the right to joke on other religions when you demand arrest and instigate violence for people who comment on your religion. Zubair has repeatedly mocked Ramayan, Mahabharata, Hanuman, disrespected our scriptures, Sanskrit, taunted Hindu religious wisdom. The fact that he has deleted his tweets today and formatted his phones speaks volumes of his culpability. Now you may argue whether or not blasphemy laws are needed in India in 2020, but as long as they continue to be in our statute books, they will get enforced. Lastly, I see a lot of concern from the entitled elites of India, some of us who have joined in this panel today and are constantly speaking while I am making my point, which is completely missing when Marathi actress Ketki Chitale was arrested for a mere repost, which tells us that this concern of so-called free speech warriors is limited to the free.
Why are you speaking over her? Are you worried about her arguments? Are you worried about the fact that you won't be able to respond to her? My next question goes to Ziba Yasmin and Abhijit Iyer Mitra are on the debate, and Tushar and Waris, you have this bad habit. You see, Waris, after appearing on television so many times, you should have the confidence.
You don't allow me to make my point, so I have to go to my bad habits. You allow me to make my point.
At least you acknowledged your bad habits. Your leader also has a few bad habits.
To me, what I have to say, the nation wants to listen to the truth. The nation wants to listen to the truth from Waris Pathan. So allow me to make my point.
No, thank you very much. I'm allowing others in also because I have limited time. Ziba, you know, the fact is that the courts have found enough material to remand him to a 4-day police custody. You need to understand this. The courts have found enough material to remand him to a 4-day police custody. No. So first part. Second, there is a pattern to the tweets.
Why not arrest those?
There is a pattern to the tweets. I am saying today enough. I am saying it will. You want? Okay. Can I just? Okay, Waris, I'm not debating with you. I ask a question here today. I'm asking a question. Ziba, you tell me. How is it that he only does satire and attacks and abuses the Hindu religion and Hindu gods? He never does it with any other religion. If he's a satirist, then how come all his satire is directed at the Hindu religion? How does he not do satire about any other religion? Is satire against other religion not allowed, Zeba? Or are Hindus supposed to be more tolerant? Zeba.
A comment against any religion should not be tolerated. If Zubair has written something, what he posted was a clip of a movie. I guess it was.
It's not a clip of a movie. 1 minute. Ziba, listen. Don't try to underplay it. Okay. Fact is, Abhijit, let me tell you, I've got the remand copy here with me, and it is very clearly said in the remand copy that there is a pattern to the tweets. And which Hindi movie says that there is a link between rape and Bhagwan Sri Ram? Why does he do it? What is the fun one gets, Abhijit? What fun does one get by doing this? What sadistic pleasure does one get?
Is he arrested for that?
No, I think we need to be very clear about this. He has not been arrested for blasphemy. He is being prosecuted for offending people's sentiments, but he has been arrested for destroying evidence. The fellow is a criminal crook. Okay, he has also instigated murder.
He is arrested for
He has instigated murder. He is a murderer.
Formatting a phone has become an
He is
offense
the
now.
Indian version. He is the Indian version of Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden didn't kill anybody, but he encouraged other people to go bomb the World Trade Center. That is what Mohammed Zubair is. And understand this: anybody who supports him is essentially an Al Qaeda ISIS tattoo.
No, okay, 1 minute. One. Zeba.
Who are you to state that, man?
Okay, now one point. Zeba, 1 minute. Calm down now, please. I'd like to go across. I'd like to go across to Tushar. Calm down, please. Calm down. And the question here is, I'm asked. In fact, why Zubair? There's another fellow called Pratik Sinha. There's a fellow called Pratik Sinha. 1 minute. I don't know. 1 minute. I don't know why anybody would take credit for founding Fault News. But seriously, Pratik Sinha said, Tushar, he says, see many people posting pictures of Ganesha. You guys really believe that a man had an elephant's head? I don't know what's in his head, but this is a deliberate attempt at insulting Hindu sentiments.
Well, there is no brain in his head, rest assured.
No, but then why is Pratik Sinha not been arrested? This comment has been made by Pratik Sinha. He is in cahoots, I'm sure, with Zubair out there. These people make racist attack on Hindus, constantly and repeatedly. Yes, please, Tushar.
Arnab, who's Mohammed Zubair? Is he a journalist? No, he says
Of course
he's not a journalist. Is he an activist? No, he's not an activist. He's a thug, masquerading as some founder of a channel where only selective news is fact-checked. This thug did not care to fact-check Nupur Sharma's remarks that day, but he was very sure of ushering a troll army against her, which then issued rape and death threats. He claims to be a fact-checker, but on that day, he posted an edited clip of that debate, which today led to a beheading of a man. It's people like Mohammed Zubair, thugs, that's the word I would use for them, that are creating communal fault lines within the society, the result of which we've seen in Udaipur today. So let's not make a hero out of him. He's a thug and he's destroyed digital evidence. He's refused to cooperate with the investigation agencies. And that is why the police has been granted 4-day remand for him. Let's not dilute his case by saying that he's just posted
I'm not diluting. In fact, there's a money angle here, Zeba and Aishwarya. I want to tell you there's a money angle, and someone says a ₹500 crore rupees transaction has been made recently into some of his accounts. Now Zeba, we'll have to investigate. Where did the ₹500 crore come from? What was the motivation? Who was the funding? On what basis was the funding done? If the funding was done into Alt News, what was the valuation at? Who said the valuation? Who was the investment banker? No. Who was the investment banker? What was the access of that?
What I say is, what we stand for is, since 2014, the hatred is being spread on social media. Why the cyber cell has been...
Aishwarya and Abhijit.
Hatred is spread.
They'll respond to you. 10 more seconds.
One question.
Punish everybody.
Abhijit.
There is multiple criminality here. Please understand. First of all, it has come outside the normal FCRA route. Okay, if it is an institutional this thing. Second, it is 1.4 crores. There is also multiple criminality there involved because they are violating all the acts. I suggest you go to the Twitter handle Hawkeye and Agent Vinod. They have actually done an open source investigation of this.
Aishwarya, there is therefore the financial angle also becomes significant in my view, because one will have to look at the element of conspiracy. And the point you made there about concealment of evidence as well.
I agree, and to add to what Abhijit just pointed out about forex regulations, so if there is a FEMA violation, also an FCRA violation, also that also will have to be taken into account. And to reply to Ziba that everything started after 2014, she is speaking as if before 2014 there were no riots. India was an utopian society. There was no Muzaffarnagar, nothing that was happening. Suddenly 2014 government comes and things change. Ziba, let's not pretend that it never happened. Okay? So let's not kid ourselves. India has always witnessed uneasiness and certain community being not happy with the other community. I am not going into that.
If you take action, half of the BJP will be behind the bars.
No, but okay.
Most of them will be behind the bars. If you take action,
Aishwarya and Ziba, I'm closing at this moment, but I would say there's a wake-up call today. What has happened in Udaipur, it's a wake-up call for people who allowed the incitement to happen, who dragged it. There was a process of law there as well. They were unwilling to let the process of law happen. They wanted justice on the streets, and this is what happens as a result. The enemies of the country take advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, completely overshot. Fast developments in Maharashtra. 11 a.m. day after tomorrow is the vote. The vote. I shall see you tomorrow. Goodbye.